Hi YouTubers, and thank you for tuning in to the Dice of Our Toy review. Today we're going to be taking a look at 3 Waterbird toys. Originally I was actually going to be doing Independence Day, American Independence Day stuff, but I decided to hold the one up for another day, I guess, today, because I was doing Waterbird themed toys yesterday. But let me just go into the webcam anyways. And yes, of course, yes, we've got a Toby N700 Shinkansen bullet train running along the way. Of course, there's the skies. Pretty dull enough, I guess. But it is bright. Yeah, at the same time, pretty dull. So yes, we've got blue skies, cloudy skies, mixed in, of course. Anyways, let me just go ahead and delve into this video very soon or later. In fact, let me just move the chair. In fact, the chair is pretty much on the way here, of course. And actually, yes, I've got a bit of a funny nose by the looks of the coin because, well, just give me a sec, right? Oh, bloody nasty. You know what, I just can't pretty much lavishly make videos on YouTube these days, sadly to say, but anyways. Alright, well, without doing a hassle of whatever I'm doing, like, whether I've got, like, you know, a cold or maybe a freaking throat, or freaking sore throat. Anyways, what I might do is I'm actually going to pick off one video, in fact, one toy in this video that I'm making at the moment to review. So let me just start with this. And it's the Flip Up Origami Penguin Club World! And it's the Tropical Ocean Floating Market Boat Frenzy 12 pack. £13.50. Well, this is pretty much something that is based around something I don't see often in Malaysia. Obviously, I think this is more of a thing in Thailand, I think it was. In fact, it also says components made in Thailand and the UK, which is obviously strange. Pretty coincidental. That's actually very strangely coincidental. We've got a duck here, a rogue duck swimming there. I don't know why. Now, it's funny, it's pretty much based on Southeast Asian and South Asian floating boat markets. Have you ever seen one of those? Like, have you ever been to Thailand, or Indonesia, or India, maybe Bangladesh, I don't know. Or Vietnam, I bet Vietnam also does those. I think Malaysia seldomly does those, but let me just go ahead and unpack this. I got a funny feeling that Thai culture, you know, the culture of Thailand is actually quite influential, just as Malaysia is. Right, let's go ahead and take a look at what we've got. My crockies, I was also thinking about making a replica model of a beach in Thailand. You know, that one beach in Thailand where they actually did, it wasn't Goldfield, it wasn't really called Goldfinger, sorry, just to let you know, I'm really sorry, I actually got the wrong James Bond movie. Was it The Man with the Golden Gun? I think it was The Man with the Golden Gun. That was one film where, you know, that featured the beach in Thailand in one James Bond movie. But anyways, let me just go ahead and take a look. We've got a speedboat or motorboat. Nice, isn't it? That one, eh? And we've also got like a piece of cargo. It looks like some kind of basket here. And you've got some fruit, which is actually pretty nice. Oh my goodness me, eh? Lovely little basket. We've got some mangoes. Got some bananas here. Jeez, there's a lot of fruit in that one, eh? And we've also got a pair of long watermelons. Which is actually quite a very strange addition, though, to the set. Because normally watermelons are round, but yeah, it actually doesn't look too bad, eh? You know, in the style of a watermelon. I'm giving that one a thumbs up, actually, by the looks of it. To be quite obviously honest, I'm feeling so pumped that, mind you, toy videos like this could be good on YouTube. Oh, are you guys pretty excited about this? I certainly am. Let me just go ahead and take a look at the duck. Of course, yes, the duck looks pretty bland, but nevertheless, it looks quite cool at the same time. Yes, doesn't look too bad. Looks like the duck's coming close to the camera here. There you go, there's the face, there's the neck, and there's the very strange, obscure looking beak. How weird is that? And yeah, it looks actually not too bad, eh? And we've also got some penguins! I mean, what would have been better with this set is that the Asian hat could have been up more better though. It would have been included better though, but I decided to add the road duck though because, you know why. I'm actually interested into more noisier stuff, of course. And we've got the pink one, we've got a brown one, we've got a pink one, and we've also got a green one. It's a fairly nice addition to the set. Of course, yes, if you ever go to Thailand, particularly in the large city of Bangkok, of course, yes, you'll start to see traditional floating markets like that. Come on. Sit properly, please. There you go. There you go, they're operating on the boat. And of course, there's what you often see in a floating market is that you start to see people, or should I say penguins, because I'm in flip-flap. Well, obviously, you know, obviously this is just a toy, not a real, you know, thing, of course, eh? Of course, yes, imagine it's like penguins involved, and then you've got the other penguin driving the motorboat, and of course, yes, the other two penguins pretty much help to sell the food, which is pretty much what this product is all about. It's all about exploring different cultures, and yes, this is actually quite an amazing little set. Even with the little duck though, which looks kind of bland, it looks pretty much a very nice scenic kind of product though, actually. That's pretty nice. Looks like nearly taken down a duck already, eh? But anyways, obviously that's actually quite a nice little set. It's actually pretty much reminding me of Thailand whenever I think of that floating market boat thing. And we'll try and go ahead and take a look at another product. And actually, it's quite funny, it's actually sunny outside. Would have never thought it would actually be quite sunny. I would have thought it would be quite dull and a bit glare. But anyways, that product is done and dusted! Right, pretty much over the top of that Christmas penguin, oh yeah. Anyways, moving along. It's the Flipper Origami Swimming White-Breasted Waterhen Dual Pack, which costs about £2! Can you believe it? What a bargain! Now there's the back of the packaging. It's pretty much the same price of a, you know, yeah, it's like the same price as an average Hot Wheels car, which is actually quite amazing, like a single Hot Wheels car. Of course, yes, it's made in Thailand. Why wouldn't you be surprised about that? Bet you what, flip-up products being made in Thailand is now becoming a new trend. Wow, that's something quite nice, eh? Maybe in the future we might start to get factories in Thailand and Malaysia for toys to be assembled like that. Okay, so we've already seen these birds before. Of course, I don't know about you, but the head looks a bit different than that one, but I believe that one there looks kind of the closest. Although they do share the same sort of morphologies though, with the red eyes, the yellow and red beaks, and also the chestnut, or should I say cinnamon looking backside, where the tail is. Oh no, we've lost detail! Oh, what lazy bones was I thinking of? I've lost some detailing. What a stupid dunce I am now. I need to go ahead and reinforce all that grey that is not meant to be here, and therefore I should have colour all that in, but you know what, I'm going to try and do it as fast as I can. I would have never thought I'd be, it's quite weird, I never thought I'd be losing this amount of detailing. That's pretty weird, but you know what, this one's very simple to implement with. Even if I'm scribbling around, I can easily smudge that. Okay, so, oh come on, I'm going to smudge this baby up though, eh? You know, it does take time to get things right, but at least at the same time, problems can be solved in a very different way. Well, at least in a good way, actually. We'll just let the underside of the bird pretty much be exposed, because that's what this bird's meant to be. The real white-breasted waterhen. Of course, yes, that's looking fairly nice though, eh? Looking fairly good indeed. They're not very great flyers. They just cling onto various different things on the top. There you go, that's the white-breasted waterhen. And do they have names? Yes, they do. They certainly have names. Let's take the other one here as well. Does this one have a name as well? Yes, this one has a name, but look at the way it's been written. It looks a bit, you know, how'd you say it? Not too bold. looking a little bit more thinner than bold in the way the texture's been designed. It looks kind of bland, but nevertheless, it looks quite cool and cheap at the same time. Sometimes the cheapest of all things can be the most happiest things in life. Alright, let's go ahead and throw these babies around. Oh, I need to throw those babies again. Get the birds away. Yeah! Now let's move on to our last of our product, which is going to be quite bland. Well, not too bland actually, but this is one here. The Flipper Origami British Wildlife Collection. Whew! Swimming Ubiquitous Summer Gull Family Species Mixed Flock 12-pack, which costs around £12.99 or £13. There's the package. Oh wow, look at that. Look at that goofy looking seagull. It's got that very good cow arts beam mouth design going on here. And there's the back of packaging, which looks like that. I mean, I don't see it bland, but what I should have actually added is there's actually something missing in this packaging, and I've actually realised that my items I'll be making, the components I'll be making in the set, guess what? You won't be completely surprised. Maybe you are, but guess what? This product here, the birds in this set here, it's made in Thailand! Yay! Who knows, I like both made in the UK and made in Thailand. But, yes, let's go ahead and unpack these guys. Or gulls, what we're going to call them, eh? Sorry for the pun. Right. Oh! Something fairly interesting, eh? We've got a pair of juvenile black-headed gulls. And these are the sort of black-headed gulls that I kind of feel like they're quite rare. Because not only they're like the only morph that you don't often see a lot, but it's only like, you know, when you go to like nature reserves, or when you go outside to the park in like, you know, July or August. I don't know, maybe like late June or early July or August, early August I guess, you start to see those guys there. They'll later become the first winter birds as August and September progress. There you go, there's the name juvenile black-headed gull. They've got pink beaks at the front, which look quite interesting though, eh? And what's also quite weird is that there's a black tip there as well. And what's also pretty obvious to me about this bird is that, in a weird way, but obvious way, look at the way that this bird is being renderized and designed. It has two of those chocolate bar brown strips going around on its head. Yeah, that's a very nice find, eh? I wouldn't have thought I'll be doing juvenile black-headed gulls. This here is a herring gull, because I can tell by a lot of colorization here. And of course, yes, I've got all of the gulls here. That I can pretty much show it to you, alright? Woo! Yes, if I grab the lesser blackback gulls, looks like the herring gulls are looking pretty fat there and chubby to swim. It doesn't look like they're gonna stay upright though. Yes, but anyways, these guys look quite big. There's the other one here as well. If I compare it with the slightly darker, lesser blackback gull, you can start to see the colour difference between these two gulls. I've got a funny feeling that the juvenile gulls, they're fairly complex to separate. It's possibly the adults which are a lot much more easier, but yet again it can be quite confusing. You might call, you know, a lesser blackback gull a herring gull, when in actuality it's not. There's the other side here as well. Okay, we're going to check what species this is. It's a lesser blackback gull. And if you go ahead and check on this one here, this is a herring gull. And the way to tell it is because, well, obviously the way to tell if this is a herring gull, it's got a silvery grey back and also an orange eye-ring. Whereas this bird here has got like a scarlety red sort of kind of, you know, eye-ring. Of course, there's the other side of it as well. And there's the same, the other two here. You know, I would have made it even a lot more slatier. Slatier, darkish, greyish, I believe. Would have been better off like that, you know, eh? With the lesser blackback gulls. And the herring gulls. Yes, and of course, yes. We've got the juvenile lesser blackback gull, but yeah, we've already seen that one before. Marvellous. Now let's take a look at the black-headed gulls, because although I've already seen them before, many times, and there you go, that's what they all look like. Got that distinctive chocolate brown head, fairly instantly recognisable, especially when they're in flight, and even when they're swimming, they do kind of look like that. Although on dull days, or on the bird flying past, I got a funny feeling the hood can appear black. But maybe it's pretty much the audience that can tell me. Maybe I need to pretty much think of a very nice way to decipher on what it would actually look like when they're flying on dull days. But there you go, there's the name, black-headed gull, but they don't really tell us the form. All of these birds are pretty much in summer plumage. The large gull species, they all have clear white heads during summertime, but in winter, of course, they get dirty brown streakings on the head, a little bit like juveniles, which is their major non-breeding type plumage. But anyways, let's go ahead and... Crockies. I just got a funny feeling we're pretty much about 5 or 4 months till the end of the year, or 6 or 4 months till the end of the year. Crockies, time really does fly by, you know, eh? Anyways, let's fly these gulls away. Oh, yeah! So, if you really enjoyed this fairly complex trio of waterbird toys, if you really enjoyed it, please give this video a like, subscribe for more Talk Live videos in the future, and until next time, thank you so much for watching, and bye for now! Well, at least I've ended the video so far, eh? I couldn't help myself.